this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you had a good weekend. I thought I would surprise you with a Tuesday What's on My Agenda video. I spent a good chunk of the weekend in between all the kid stuff and the mom life stuff, kind of prepping some more photos, and that's kind of what I did last week. I'm not feeling like as creative. I will go to my computer and kind of play around and see what I want to work on next. And I also, every few weeks, I do some computer work where I kind of prep the projects and crop the photos and that kind of thing. So it's kind of like a batch process. So that's what I spent some time doing last week and the weekend. And now it's a perfect time to show you kind of what I've printed out and what I plan on working on this week. So I hope you're excited for another scrappy show and tell. Here is the pile, and let's go ahead and get started. And I'll also show you a massive project over here using the Senses Ali Edwards kit. That kit really, I felt like it stumped me a little bit, and I was determined to figure out something to do with the kit. I love Jenny Ray's idea in the Story Kit classroom, and I know I might do that idea at some point, but I kind of wanted to start with my own ideas to see what I could come up with, and I came up with a brilliant idea, I feel like. And it is a massive endeavor as far as getting a bunch of photos printed and getting everything cut, because I cut everything with my Cameo just because I wanted to make sure that it was precise. So I'll show you that over on my desk. I'll spend a lot of this week doing my Everyday Explorers June projects, and it's a pretty big release. I think I have 4 stamp sets that I'm working with, and also the mini kit, of course, a little sneak peek. I am gonna do a vacation mini book. So if you wanna see that on YouTube, I'd love to know in the comment section. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing those over on Instagram in reel format. But I have decided to use collages. That'll take a lot of the overwhelm out of it for me. I feel like I get really overwhelmed with vacation albums. It's probably why I don't do a lot of them, but I just made a bunch of collages. We were able to find 2 outdoor zoos in Reno in 2020. So that was kind of our big vacation. We still wore masks and everything like that, but it was a lot of fun to get out of the house and to be able to go somewhere. We even found a restaurant that was not only open, but let us sit outside, which was just unheard of at this point in July of 2020. So I am gonna document that with the mini book, and I'm very excited to actually document a vacation. I have another favorite spread that I'm gonna do in my reading journal, probably this weekend or towards the end of the week. And this book is getting so chunky. This is the page that I shared yesterday with the daisy sticker that I made in Photoshop Elements, and this book, which was so good. So that is that project. I am kind of mapping out 2 other mini books as far as what I want to include in them and cropping a ton of photos. I have right here this one that is the Book of Love, and I put my own twist on it in that I did 3 chapters. So I did people, places, and things. So for this one, I just have a lot of photos that I need to print, and then I can get going. Now this one is number 8. It was a little bit trickier. It's called Feels Like Home. And again, I made myself overwhelmed in that I was looking at all the photos from throughout the years, 10 years worth of photos. And so I got overwhelmed. And I have the opening and then this cool little flip out for the 4x6 photo. And then I open it into the kitchen, and I talk about the whole story of the kitchen. Then I move into the family room, and as I was making this page, I discovered this throwback photo. And it was just kind of a light bulb for me. And I decided that I might include some collages or photos of throwbacks. So I'll include all the rooms of our houses, but in between, I will do some throwback collages or photos, because all the rooms in our houses are not gonna fill up this book anyways. It might be fun to include some photos from throughout the years. This is my me album for this year, and it has been so much fun to play in this album. And one page that I'm gonna share this week on Instagram, it's a video that I wanted to share here on YouTube, but I never got around to it, so I am just gonna probably skip the process video and just share it on Instagram. It is a really fun page to document like an overview of the hikes we went in March using currently March, Color Cast Designs piece, and then some stars. I think a few fell off, so I need to adhere them back on. That is kind of what I can show you right here in front, and now we can go over to my desk and check out some more projects. I hope you're enjoying this type of video, and again, I'd love to know what you're working on in the comment section below, and just share. I love when people share what they're working on. It's so fun to know what everybody else is working on. All right, let's go to my desk. You guys, can you see this? Oh my goodness, it is this massive project and a massive sneak peek of what I am trying to create with the census kit. I can't even count how many photos are here. I'm assuming like 50 tiny little photos, and I am going to assemble them into one epic layout, and I'm so excited to build this layout. So I'm gonna put these on a tray, and then that way I can keep showing you some more projects. And some other projects at my desk are this page that I'm going to put together for Traci Reed using a sketch number 21. It uses a bunch of circles, and I decided to use it for an opening page for my July section in my Me album. So that's why you see reds and blacks and blues, and I use the Filled with Intention collection. So that is that project. It's just going to be a fun 6 by, well, actually it's outside of the page protector, so it's 7 by 8.25. Still slowly but surely plugging along on my album for 2020, Project Life. I have June finished, and I was working on this weekend printing July. I printed some Father's Day photos. I printed those on a glossy paper just because I felt like it for kicks and giggles. And this is just a week of photos using a template that I made. This is kind of a totally 2020 story, so I am probably going to include an insert, but all the pools were closed, right? All the public pools were closed, and we didn't have a pool, and so we decided to get a pool in our backyard. So it was definitely a pandemic type of thing, right? And because it was really hard to find pools to even buy. So I just rounded up some photos from that, from July and kind of our pool, and used some Studio Calico digitals, and then I can just insert it in there. And then lastly, I am going to work on my Project Life Everyday Explorers intro pages and ending pages. So I'll share a couple of those in the video tomorrow. I'll show you how they came together using just stamps. So that's what I've got on my desk. Okay, so that is what is on my agenda this week. I shoot for the moon, aim high. Who knows what I'll get done, but I'm hoping to get a lot done. And come back tomorrow, and we are gonna create some Project Life pages using just stamps. I hope you come back tomorrow for that video, and I hope you have a great day. I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. All right, bye.